don't care who the IRS sends. I am not paying taxes. Chicken Joe.
Okay, I'm just gonna be incredibly frank. Y'all some nasty niggas. Public bathrooms are just free trips to a third world country. Or a local prison with less backshots. If you're new here, this is the On My Mind series. A series where I have a microphone and I make it your problem. And this week, I'm bitching about public bathrooms. At my job, I normally clean the restrooms towards the end of my shifts, and at times, I would clean up the most disrespectful messes known to the human race, and I'm confident y'all do this shit on purpose. In fact, I know y'all do this shit on purpose, because how the fuck do you shove an open Pop-Tart box into a fucking toilet? Hell, I bet if I look into your bathrooms, that toilet gonna look like you got that shit yesterday, because respect only matters if it's your property. You know, one time a mentally damaged person entered my job looking for the can, and we all thought the dude was gonna make a complete mess. Because, you know, people with Down syndrome don't have the best reputation for being 100% clean, and I say this as someone who's dealt with those people. In fact, I have no idea why he didn't have a garden with him, especially given the area we're in, but I digress. He had the whole area stinking, mostly because for some reason the bathrooms had no ventilation or windows, and dude did that thing where he had to strip buck naked to go number 2. So me and my manager were expecting the worst. And it turned out, it was fine. I mean, the guy somehow shat his pants, so it sucked for him, but the bathrooms were clean. And I say this because if a literal Pop-Tart has more respect for the public B-room than a fully functional adult, then that should say a lot about your avid public bathroom user. You guys are awful. And not only that, I am baffled by the amount of heroin needles in the tampon boxes. Like, do that shit under the railway bridge that's literally 3 steps away and not in a place where people take their kids. I mean, granted, if you were to OD in a public bathroom, there's a high likelihood your body will be found and receive medical attention, so that's actually pretty smart. But yeah. Basically, in short, public bathrooms feel like medieval England. By the way, I highly recommend you watch Poopy's video about the history of plumbing, along with her vid about how you can tell the quality of a location by its bathrooms, because that video will make you appreciate the fact that we live in a modern society where we don't leave shit everywhere, unless you live in any of these cities. I would also like to give porta potties and outhouses a mention. It is by far the most disgusting, useful convenience ever invented. Yeah, let's have a large bucket with a seat covering, where just by walking in, you can get a front row seat to the forbidden concoction made by the collective bowels of the everyday people. And let's create an enclosed space that forces you closer to that man-made concoction. Y'all remember that Hat in Time boss where you had to fight a living toilet? Now I personally believe that that toilet is entitled to financial compensation, because what type of shits do you have to be taking for your bathroom to gain sentience and revolt against you? Now this shit has me thinking about that Haha Davis skit.
So shitty boo boo ass on, big fella. That ass smell like a diaper, big fella. Big fella, put your whole body in the toilet. You got shit all up your back. Big fella, please bag your wet booty ass up, big fella. Ooh, shit, shouldn't no grown man be smelling like that.
That has to be the easiest court case to win. So why do you feel like you're entitled to compensation? Your Honor, I gained sentience. Fair enough. I really appreciate the guy who came up with the idea of flushable porta potties. While they may not be common, they're doing something right. Bathroom vandals. I hate you people. How many people in my area have body dysmorphia? Because every time I enter a gas station restroom, against my will, the mirrors are always punched out. Now either someone is shadowboxing in the bathroom, or we got someone with extremely low self-esteem. One time during my first or second year of middle school, it was in the dead of winter. Now my school had these heaters in the bathrooms that effectively turned it into a literal hotspot. And some motherfucker with the brain of an African chimp decided to piss directly into that heater and had that whole bathroom smelling like Neptune's ass. I'm so happy I graduated. And I'm not even gonna mention squat toilets. People are just trifling for inventing that. Just use normal toilet seats. But yeah, I have officially ran down my list of topics to rant about. So the next couple videos are going to be weird topics. So yeah, just a little heads up. Bye.
Oh, thanks for the $6. Charlie's girl is slobbering on my neat. Ha ha ha.